Good morning. I have a few minutes to do some chores today, and it is such a pretty fall day. So I am going to just try to get some things straightened up, switch out the bedding in my room. And as someone with ADD, it greatly helps me to get things done with another person working alongside. So this video can be your body double. I am imagining you cleaning your houses on the other side of the camera. If that resonates with you, grab a sponge or a rag or whatever you need to do, and I'll see you in the kitchen. Today is so beautiful. I have my back door open so I can check on these leaves throughout the day. First up for me is going to be loading the dishwasher. Whenever I do a bunch of chores, I like to get my machines running as soon as possible so I can do other things. We had spaghetti the night before and our dishwasher had been full. We have very long days on Mondays, and so this was a Tuesday morning and there just was a lot to do. We had opted to go to bed before getting everything put away last night, and I don't regret it one bit. We needed the rest. Recently, we redid our countertops and got a new sink. We are still in the process of getting our Backsplash in. I've got to wait until it gets to a school break for my husband to get it, and my husband and I to be able to do it together. But we put in a single basin stainless steel sink, and I love it. It was the best decision. It is so much easier to wash pots and pans and just rinse. Our dishwasher is kind of old. It's loud. You'll hear me refer to it as the world's loudest dishwasher. But it really needs a good rinse on the dishes in order to get them clean. I've tried the whole just put them in dirty, not dried, but just dirty. It does not work. So we pretty much have to rinse them off really well. And then we use the dishwasher for the extreme high heat. And the sink, it just makes it so easy to get that done. I also found this little dryer rack at Aldi's, and I love it. It is so useful. It holds all sorts of things. It's very strong, and we use it to water the plants as well as to dry dishes. I ordered the silicone mat to go on the bottom of the sink from Amazon. I also really like it. It's on little peg feet. I typically will throw it into the dishwasher about once a week just to make sure it doesn't get nasty, but it does a really good job protecting the bottom of the sink from being scratched up from cast iron and some of the heavier duty pots and pans. We have a child with celiac, and so one of the things that we are doing to keep her safe in a shared kitchen is using this large silicone pastry mat. It's another thing I found at Aldi, and I never really found it super useful for pastry, but once we got the celiac diagnosis, it was a perfect thing to use to keep a section of the counter that is completely covered so there's no accidental crumbs drops. People who we have other kids and other people living in the house, we're all adjusting. So it just gives her a space that's always covered and always safe. We are attempting to do the shared kitchen for a variety of reasons, but if it doesn't work and we aren't able to create an environment where she is comfortable and knows that she has food that is safe to eat, that she enjoys, then we will switch to a wheat-free kitchen for everyone. oven is the stove oven combination we got about 1.5 years ago, and I love it. Our old stove oven combination was 1 large eye and 3 small eyes, and you couldn't use a full-size pot or pan on the large eye and then have things cooking on the small eyes at the same time. So it was quite a challenge to cook for 6 people. When it finally died, we decided to go ahead and have some work done, which involved moving all the cabinets, the sink, and the dishwasher over 4 inches so we could put in a full-size stove. You wouldn't have thought that 4 inches made that big of a difference, but it is amazing. I almost cried the first time I cooked on it because it was so wonderful. I liked that the top had the cast iron grates so that you could put them in the oven to clean, but they actually have little pads on the bottom to keep them from scratching the surface of the stove. So I'm not 100% sure if I can put them in the oven to clean. So if anybody knows, I would love to hear your suggestions on ways to maintain those cast iron grates, cooking grates. As you can see, we have several pets. We have 2 dogs. They are my sidekicks. I enjoy their company very much, one of which is an English setter Cocker Spaniel mix, and she is just the sweetest thing ever, and a golden retriever, and she's a little bit shyer. She likes to see her people, but she doesn't necessarily want to be touching you. She, in her old age, she's about 11 and has just decided that she really does like it when we spend some time petting her. But for the majority of her life, she likes to know that we're all there, see us all, wag her tail at us, get a quick scratch, but then she's good hanging out by herself. Georgia, on the other hand, our setter, would be, we call it a puppy pile. If 2 people get kind of close together, she wants to be in the mix, and it's super cute. They are both typically somewhere around my feet. We also have several cats. I think you'll see one of those cats, Buster, in our video. He belongs to my oldest daughter, and he is also a little shy. He doesn't love people, but he loves her. So it's super sweet. He's a big old man. It does take quite a bit of extra cleaning when you have pets, but they are worth it. They are so cute. I've been working on drinking my water before I drink my coffee in the morning, and I've already had about a 1/2 gallon of water, so I am going to have my morning coffee. This is a Cuban coffee. It is so good. You can tell in the jar that I'm pouring it from how thick it is. It like coats the jar, and it goes really well with either cream or milk. I made it the night before and put it in the refrigerator because I like my coffee cold. And And then these, I put some cream in it and use just like a little hand mixer to mix it in really well and give it some air. And then I have 2 ice cubes of some iced coffee that I froze. I'm gonna also add in just a teeny little bit of cinnamon to make it extra luxurious. I am also adding a smidgen of vanilla paste. Then I'll add a few extra ice cubes and shake it up really well, and it is just to die for. You don't even need sugar. Sometimes you can add a little bit of maple syrup or honey, but today it's just cinnamon and vanilla and cream. It's also really good with milk, but I didn't have any this morning. So I'm gonna take a breather, give myself a little bit of fresh air. I'm gonna sip my coffee on the porch and try to soak in these beautiful fall days for a second, and then I'm gonna head upstairs to switch out the bedding for the winter. So one of the things I've done recently, you can see all the little rainbows on the wall there. I got this idea from Judah and Katie, another YouTube channel, and Katie loves disco balls, and I'm not quite into disco balls, but I did find online some old chandelier crystals and on eBay, and so I purchased 2 of them and hung them in our windows, and in the mornings it just puts these little rainbows all over the wall. It makes me think of the scene from Pollyanna when she befriends the neighbor next door. Here's my little helper. She's coming to make sure I'm doing a good job on the bed. This is Georgia, and she likes to be up where we are. So she's gonna inspect my work and make sure it's nice and cozy, and she looks rather cute up there. So nice and cozy. I'm gonna run down to the kitchen again. I want to show you the tiles. We're looking at all of these tiles to go in our backsplash. This is our favorite color-wise, but I'm not so sure about the 4x4 tile. I really like the long, thin tiles better. This one's a little darker, but it does seem to match. I'm just worried with the darker cabinets, it would make the kitchen overall dark. And we love this, but it contrasts with the granite a little too much. Okay, the last of the dishes are ready to go. This cast iron grate I'm gonna scrub and then put in the oven on low for about 2 minutes to just evaporate all the water, make sure it doesn't rust. My sponge has had its last hurrah, so cleaned out the grate, tossed the sponge, and now I'm going to pick up any of the big pieces that the robot vacuum might have a hard time with and get the robot vacuum working for me before I go on to my next thing. Here's our shy old man. Hey Buster, what do you think? We doing a good job? All right, so on to the living room. A lot of times we all do school in here, and sometimes I'll work in here. So when we're going from activity to activity, blankets and schoolwork can get left out. We do try to pick up and put our stuff away, but it doesn't always happen. So I'm just gonna straighten up real quick so we can get that vacuum cleaner going. And when everybody comes back in and is ready to work again, it feels nice and cozy. I'd love to know what you are working on today, and did you get it done? What else is on your to-do list? I can finally get the Roomba going. I love this thing. It is probably my favorite appliances. The dogs are like, "What are you doing? Play with me." But they are why I need that Roomba. I run it as every day if possible. And now that it's vacuuming, I can walk outside and just see how many leaves have fallen off the trees today. It is so pretty. I'm trying to soak it up before I get back to work at my job. And I can't wait to show you what my room looks like all cozy at night. Stick around. We had the coolest surprise at the end of this long day. We got to see the northern lights all the way down here in North Georgia. They were beautiful. What a spectacular evening. I hope you've had as beautiful of a day as I have, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.